So as you can tell, based off of the link down below, I have some news. I gotta switch this real quick. I've got a few things that I am currently going to be listing, one of which being a new channel, one that will be not just me, but myself and a few others that are listing a few, are posting a few videos. I'm not sure when that'll start, but we've already brainstormed some ideas. I also have sent a link to a small number of people that I've interacted with, hoping that they might join. I don't expect them to, however, but there's a few things that I will put in the comments in just a little bit. I'm gonna get a YouTube channel. I'm gonna get the YouTube channel linked to the list of channels that I've got with this account. Now, is it guaranteed that I will get it done soon? Maybe, depending on if I can find my mouse, because I can't find it. I'm gonna mute that before I forget. Let's go here. So one of the things that I will suggest, let's go here. So one of the things I will do is I'm gonna go to channels, customize channel. I'm actually in the process of let's see, can I edit? Edit section contents. Okay, so figure out where it's at, because it's actually, even though it is fairly new, I still need to go into here, go to home, copy link address. I've also deliberately decided, let's see, I know it's here somewhere, because I know for a fact, oh wait, here we go, let's see, no, that's not it. One thing I will suggest is if you, now I can't, I've learned that I can't add it just yet because of certain circumstances, but I will suggest when we start creating content, if you are watching this, I highly, and I mean highly, recommend you guys go subscribe and just know what you think about the channel. Mind you, it will take a little bit of time to get content up and going, just because it's still a fairly new channel and I'm still trying to get the camera to work. Mind you, it's a little tough with having to be in a remote location from the other individuals I interact with. However, it's not hard to do it when I know I've got at least several individuals that I have that live in neighboring cities. Mind you, with gas prices being highly ridiculous, it makes it hard. But one thing I will suggest is if you're seeing this through YouTube and you're seeing this logo up here where it says StreamYard, don't worry, I can include people up to 5 other people, including myself as the 6th, because I'm currently on the basic plan, up to 10 people on the other 2 type of plans. But right now, I'm just going to stick with the basic. So, bear with me. One thing that has been talked of that I actually brainstormed, that I brought up, was if this channel that I'm referring to starts getting revenue, our first purchase through the channel will be a golf cart and having it decked out. One of the other things that we've talked about is possibly doing miniature golf. Don't worry, I already got a document for this. Honestly, I will say right now, you're probably thinking, this all looks easy to me to do. In reality, just know it's not really all that easy. It's actually it does take time, and it does take a little bit of effort to get stuff like this posted on YouTube. Now, it's been a while since I've did a live stream, but I hope you guys can understand that it's not easy when it comes to having so many classes and having to not be able to live stream on a regular basis. Now, recording will be based off of a certain, like the number of days of weeks that we are able to. There's going to be a chance that we'll do no less than 3 days a week. We won't be. I've got, as of right now, my plan is with this channel, record Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, giving us a few days in between to plan. Now, it's not going to be easy to do stuff right off the bat. So there may be weeks where we may just do Mondays and Saturdays, or just one day a week. Mind you, it's going to be it's a little difficult getting started up, but I will forewarn you that we are in the process of getting this channel up and running. We're still in the process of getting our logo set up. We're also in the process of getting merch designs. We're also in the process of getting prices matched with our merchandise. We'll have lanyards, t-shirts, beanies, masks. I'm not 100% sure about yet, but I'm going to talk with the rest of the group and see what they think about getting or doing masks with our logo. Now, mind you, with how much the price of the stuff that we'll be getting will not be cheap. So I'm also going to let you guys know now. I'm going to get it pulled up here now. I do have a Patreon account set up for this particular purpose. If you guys decide you want to become a Patreon member, you got 3 choices. I'm going to give you those 3 choices in just a little bit as soon as I possibly can. Now, it's not going to be easy getting it, but I will say right now, let's go to my profile. I'm not going to give too much information on the login because I see no point. So we've got 3 different tiers. You've got the first tier, if I can find what I'm looking for, and I've navigated Patreon before. Don't worry, I'm actually still trying to learn it myself. So, as of right now, I don't care. Let's go to posts from my creators, because it may involve... Okay, no. I'm going to figure out... Let's go finish page. I'm sorry if I'm taking a little bit of time right now. It's... Okay, so here's the link for the channel that we have. /. Now, mind you, that link that you see to the left of your screen in the live chat is the Patreon account for Make Way Movies. Now, mind you, this live stream is not going to be very long. It's going to be like maybe 15, 30 minutes. 30 minutes by most. So you got $5, $10, and $15, and those are the 3 different tiers. Now, I will say right now, I'm still waiting on 2 pictures. The profile for all of the platforms and the cover image. Now, I need to preview this because... Okay, here we go. So I'm going to put this also in the chat. See if I can copy and paste this. Ooh, it's texting me what? I'm not sure if that happens to be Snapchat, which it is. I tend to get sidetracked with some stuff. Sorry, got distracted with something. Anyways, let's see if I can... Holy shit, just what I want. So you got the $5 with patron-only posts and messages. For $10, you have early access to content, patron only voting power, and the same as the $5 tier, alongside with the 15, full library access, Patreon only posts and messages, early access to content, alongside with patron only voting power. Now, mind you, this may or may not change. Now, as you can tell, it broke it down into 2 separate comments. I may have to redo this because of the way it's laid out, but if you can manage to put early access to content, patron-only voting power, then you shouldn't have too big of an issue. Now, mind you, that first one that you see with that link to Patreon will be to one of at least 2 locations. Now, I'm not sure about this other account that I'm looking into because of certain certain circumstances, if that makes sense, just because of some of us may be moving out of state from where we're at, which is understandable, and I get it. Mind you, those that I've became dearly good friends with, I will still include in on these live streams. Mind you, I also will be starting to do live streams with this other account, so be aware of that. Now, I'm not going to lie, we probably won't do early access to videos because of how much time it will take to upload. But we will be using Patreon as a, what would you call it? As a platform for funds. I'm not sure where this would take me, but if you guys are more wanting to be a part of that channel and stick with this channel, please know that I will be deeply grateful for that. Now, with it being the time it currently is, with it being a little bit late, I am getting pretty tired. But I will say, if you decide you want to be a part of the live streams from time to time, I will make sure that the email that I'm going to include on the Make Wave Movie channel will be included as only for business inquiries. I'm not sure who I'm going to have that manage that right now, but I will say right now that will be posted and when we get to that point of the road. Now, mind you, which reminds me, I need to pull that up. Let me see if the document that I got has been commented yet. Mind you, I'm a bit slow, as you can tell. I don't want Google Sheets. I want Google Docs, please. I don't know why I'm used to using Google Sheets more. Now, the one thing I will say right now is we don't have Facebook yet, nor Snapchat. We do have Patreon, which reminds me I need to change the password on that. Venmo, I'm still questioning at the moment because of various reasons. Twitter, I'm not going to manage that. I will have someone else who I'm a good friend with deal with that. With knowing that there's a lot of people who are starting to use a number for their YouTube channel account, I totally get it. We'll get to that. I'm not sure when, but I do have a number set up for that channel. Now, I'm going to cut it off a little bit early tonight just because I still need to talk with the group I'm in and basically see what they say. If you're coming in after this live stream has ended, just know you are missed. You will be missed. And I'm going to have to mute this just because I don't want this to get interfering with the video. Anyways, I'm going to get in touch with the group and see what they say about possibly, okay, I want messages, please, about like further issues. So if you're just barely getting to this video and it's just coming to an end, just know I understand that you probably wanted to donate. Mind you, I'm not at that point where I can get donations through YouTube itself, but just know just know if I can get up to at least 1,000 followers or subscribers, I don't care what it's called, that's when I can take it. But if you wanted to do it now and I don't have the number of subscribers, just know I've got Patreon, and I will post that. Speaking of, I will actually post that now. I need to make sure I have. You're right. Because I know I've just posted the one with the. Let's see. I know what I'm looking for. I just got to figure out where it's at. So let's see. Finish page. I know. So with my Patreon account, it's a little interesting. Wait, I'm in. How did I get signed into you? I'll log into my account. I'm gonna have to go through my personal account. So, Adventure Time. No, I'm not trying to go based off of the cartoon, but I will say I'm going on a little bit of an adventure right now. I have to reset the password for my personal account because I don't want that account. All right, whatever. Honestly, I find it frustrating that my computer or my account hates me because now I gotta open my account up again in Gmail. As you can tell, I'm pretty impatient. I can close these two just because. Let's see. I know what I'm looking for. I've done this before. Okay, so I want to go view page. So as of right now, let's go edit because I know what I want. As of right now, with my personal account on StreamYard, not StreamYard, Patreon. Now, the second Patreon account or link that you have just gotten. Oh. Okay, the two that I just started, those are the links that you will be using to get a hold of my account for the tiers. Now, the tier that I have for my personal account, I don't care at the moment. So as of right now, I'm trying to figure out something on a view page. So if you were to as of right now, I can't remember how to do it with my personal account, but I know I'm able to do it with my other account that is through Makeway Movies. The one I just recently put into the live chat, I will suggest go check out. It's $3 a month. That's like what, 75 cents a week. I would suggest go check it out. I don't post there either. I'm most likely won't because of how much time it will take to actually post, and I don't want to wear both myself out and the others that I've interacted with. Now, I will say I'm going to have to cut it short because of time, and with it being late enough, I just needed to get this all out so that way you guys can have access to the account that we will be getting up and running now. As of right now, it's basically self-explanatory. Oh, pardon me. It's self-explanatory on both ends. If you want to donate, go donate to either of these accounts. Just know you to make sure that you're donating to the one you'd prefer, not to both because you have to. First one's basically the one that is to the account for the group channel, which we will be getting up and running, and I'm hoping soon. The second one happens to be my personal account. As of right now, for me, it's a little hard to do things with the group because of me being in one end of the state and them being kind of an hour away or an hour out. I would highly suggest if you want to support me on being able to get that stuff to be more of a thing, I won't mind you donating to me a little bit. I am going to price it up a little bit, though, just a heads up. So I'm not going to go by much. I'm just going to bump it up to $5 just to make it even because of gas being ridiculously high. Now, for those that are just barely getting on, or if you're watching this now, thank you for understanding, and thank you for coming and watching all the way to this part, or at least to the end. It means a lot to both me and both the channels that I interact with. I hope everything works out for everybody, and if you guys decide to donate, thank you very much. I will bid you guys adieu until either I do another live stream or we start posting on the other channel. Thank you very much.